Hey everybody, Bahush here speaking for PhotoDioxPro.com. And in this video we want to introduce a custom cage for Sony A7 and A7R bodies. It's called the Shark Cage, and it's great for photo and video. The Shark Cage comes in your choice of either a black or a silver finish. This is an amazing little camera I'm holding in my hands, the A7R II, highly desirable, beautiful little camera. Wonderful for photos, great for shooting 4K video. The compact size is nice, but there's no second handle to help you hold it steady. Nor is there anywhere to mount accessories or anything like that, especially if you're putting a longer lens on there, you need a top handle. So we created the Shark Cage expressly for this camera. Without turning the camera to a great big ugly box, we're able to add tons of mounting versatility, and it's easy to put together. Okay, so here's the A7R II mounted inside the Shark Cage. As I mentioned before, it is a custom-made cage for this camera and the others you see listed below. Let me take you on a tour of what the Shark Cage gives you. On the top, you've got 8 mounting points, quarter 20 mounting points for attaching whatever you attach to your camera. Turning to the side here, we've got a second handle. It's cherry wood, it's polished, feels really good in the hand, has sort of a vintage feel to it, and now you've got 2 hands that can help you hold your camera steady. Now behind the handle is a critical part of this cage. It is an integrated cable pinch. Now what this lets you do is you plug in your cables the way you normally would, HDMI, headphone, whatever you got, and then using nylon screws, you're able to actually pinch the cables into place. And what that means is nobody can accidentally yank one of those cables out. It can't creep out just a little bit and interrupt your signal flow into the camera, and it's built right into the body of the camera cage. Okay, let's move to the bottom. As you can see, there are a couple mounting points on the front of the Shark Cage, and down here on the bottom, a bunch more. You'll notice I've attached the Arca Swiss camera plate, which is part of the kit. You can remove this if you want and use any of these quarter 20s to mount your camera on something other than an Arca Swiss tripod. Another good reason to have this in place is because it interfaces with the rod kit that's also included with the Shark Cage. I'll be showing you that in a second. Notice there's a door opening down here. The door opens all the way so you can get the battery in and out without having to disassemble the cage. Nothing covering your memory card slot, easy to swap cards while you're shooting. And you'll see I've also added the wrist strap made out of leather. This is part of the kit as well. What it lets you do is actually firmly attach the entire assembly to your wrist, and that way if the camera slips out of your hand, no problem. So now let's add the top handle that's included as part of the Shark Cage kit. And this is more versatile than your regular everyday kind of handle. You know, not only can you mount it in a couple different places, you can mount it in different directions as well. Like I will often mount it facing forward if I've got a really heavy lens. It makes it a lot easier to carry this way. Or you can mount it sort of the conventional way, facing like this, and then you can take advantage of the cold shoe on the front. Great for mounting a light or a microphone. Sometimes if I don't need the handle to carry the rig around, I'll still mount it sideways. Because I've got these extra mounting points along the top, it's a great way to add even more gear to my rig. So let's mount this guy, which we do with these 2 Allen screws. Okay, so thus far we've put the Shark Cage into place. We've got a nice 2-handed grip to keep it steady, got a handle at the top, but let's say you want to add a big long lens and you don't want to have a big shoulder rig to do it. Well, the kit also includes our rod mounting system. The rods are nice and long so that if you've got a really long lens, you just mount them like that, or if you want to mount stuff on the back of the camera as well as the front, you can just sort of center them. All you do is slide them in like so. And you can either tighten the screws by hand, or included in the kit is our Shark Bite wrench, which is great for these screws, great for GoPro thumb screws, and most important, it has a bottle opener at the other end for the end of the shooting day. Now you can mount the rod system fast because it just slides on the Arca Swiss plate that's already on the bottom of the Shark Cage. Slide it into place like so, and then just tighten this thumb screw in the back. So here's our Sony A7R II fully kitted out thanks to the Shark Cage. We've got 2 handles now for stability, top handle for carrying it around. Using the rod system, we were able to mount this Nikon 14-24 big lens. We're also using a PhotoDiox Pro adapter to make that possible. and we've got a yoke holding up the bulk of the lens. So with the shark cage, you get a very complete kit. The shark cage itself comes in the kit, top handle, you can mount that anywhere you'd like, rod system, this is also included, plus shark bite wrench to make short work of those thumb screws. Also included in the kit to make your life easier is this micro HDMI to regular HDMI cable. Micro HDMI is kind of hard to find, so it's kind of bad that it's on every camera out there. You just plug that in the side, pinch it into place, lock it in, and then you can plug in a regular full-size HDMI cable. That's also included in the kit. Remember that we've got the shark cages custom made for Sony A7 cameras and A7R cameras, and they're all available starting today. So click on the link down below this video. You'll be taken to a catalog page. It'll give you all the details and show you everything that's included in this kit. If you want a really detailed look of everything that comes in the kit, just click right here to watch our unboxing video. You get all the details there. And of course, don't forget to click right here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you'll get more in-depth videos just like this one. My name's Bohush. Thanks for watching.